Hi guys, my name is Anthony Verano, also known as Audimia. Today I'll be doing something really different. I just thought it'd be really fun and interesting just to, um, try to make a tutorial today. Um, a lot of times I get questions about like what services I use and like I get questions on how I'm able to like release a track so quickly. So today I'm going to be going over just that, how I organize my music, how I release a single. You'll actually see a time lapse because it does take quite a while. Fortunately, it took me a lot less today than it has been in the past. It took me about an hour and a half to release this single that I'm going to be releasing. Um, but yeah, I'll be doing a time lapse of that later on. But let's get started. So today I wanted to just discuss ways I organize my music and how to be more efficient in terms of getting your projects done and getting your tracks out there quicker and in an organized manner. So let's start with just how I organize my browser is one of the things. For example, a lot of times, I mean all the time when I'm trying to get something ready for release, I have this folder here called Online Awareness right here in the top left, where I just simply right click and then open all 22 windows. I narrowed it down to the ones that I usually use for release day. And basically on release day, I just open this folder and open all the tabs. And now I'm instantly ready to just go into all my profiles and start uploading. It may seem like quite simple, but all these little steps and little organization tips really do help speed up the process. So I got my Gmail, my YouTube, SoundCloud, and so forth. Other questions I've had were like, how do you create your album art? So I usually use Canva. Canva is a free service. Um, Album arts, if you didn't know, are minimum of 1400 by 1400 pixels, and um, Canva makes that really simple. You just click on create a design and you can hit album cover right here. You can even set custom dimensions, but you can make 1400 by 1400 right here. For example, this is the single that I'm going to be releasing this weekend. It's very simple and you can upload any pictures you want, totally free. And and then there comes the pictures. So how do I get my pictures? So usually I go to Pixabay. Where is it? It's over here someplace. Here we go. Pixabay is probably my favorite photo website because it's totally free, attribution free, meaning that you don't have to give any credit. So it's public domain pictures basically. So you can click on a picture, click free download, and it even says the license here. It says free for commercial use, no attribution required, and you can use this website for all your album arts, and it makes it very simple. Um, that covers like the browser type of scenario. So like you'll see in when I release a song, you'll see all the tabs open, and I just go one by one uploading my music. What's crucial is like people may ask, okay, you upload your music, but how do you get it so where that it shows up on all profiles at the same time? So what I usually do is you'll see is I'll go through and upload all my music in all my profiles, keep them as private, and then I order them in a specific way for efficiency. For example, I usually do YouTube first, Bandcamp second, just based off how I process all the information. And then from there, once I have everything in private, uploaded as a private song, I then go from the very beginning, starting from the left tab, and then I set everything to public, and then within a minute, everything's published and public online at the same time. So that's how I achieve that. In terms of distributing music, I tend to use CD Baby. I'm really trying not to feel like sound like I'm selling a product, but the reason why I use CD Baby is mainly because it's just a one-time payment. I don't want to worry about monthly payments or reoccurring payments, especially if I want to try to like leave a I feel like if I'm doing reoccurring payments and then I can't leave a legacy really. Like I leave this earth and now my music's removed from all those outlets. So I like CD Baby because it's a one-time payment and it's on there forever. You don't have to worry about it. You set it and forget it. So yeah. So that covers, the internet services I use. I use Pixabay, Canva again. I use Wix for my website and CD Baby for music distribution. And that's about it. So let's see, what else is there? Oh, backup. There we go. Backup. So this is more like an informal discussion, as you can tell. I'm not really, this is totally unscripted, but let's keep it going. Let's see here. So Seagate. So this is the backup. This is my backup right here. It's crucial for backing up. You don't want to lose your music. I especially am like very detailed in that because you spend hours and hours and hours on a track, and just the thought of thinking that you would lose your music because your computer crashed is just terrible. So usually what I do is I have everything backed up, but it's not as simple as just copy and paste, copy and paste. I have like a system going on here, and a method to the madness here. So what I usually do is I put both windows side to side, the local PC, and then the hard drive on the right, the external hard drive on the right. And I literally go folder by folder. It might be tedious, but I mean, there could be automated ways of doing this, but I prefer the manual way because I feel more in control. So what I do is I go into, like for example, the Audimia folder, and I sort it by date modified, as you see here, by the latest files first. So you hit date modified like twice, and then now you'll see the folder structure as the latest stuff first. And then what I do is I go one folder, and then I go folder by folder, and I just see which ones are missing, highlight whatever's missing. I just backed this up literally like an hour ago, so you won't see anything that needs to be backed up. But then I would just drag it over. But then what I usually do to make sure after I back everything up the way I need it, what I do to verify the backup, this might be like a little tedious or boring, but I literally go and, for example, on this folder, I go to properties, and one way you can verify that your backup is perfect is you can go hit properties as I did here, and then you can just compare the size. You don't want to compare the size on disk because the size on disk, depending on the partitioning of the drive, the size may be different. Even though there's the same stuff in both drives, it might be different because of partitioning. So what you want to do is compare the size, not the size on disk. And you'll see that it's exactly the same. The reason why it's not the same here is because I'm currently working on this tutorial as we speak, and so I haven't backed that up. But you'll see that this will be exactly the same. The bytes will be exactly the same. As you can see, there's one file and one folder, and that's because I'll show you right here. The tutorial that I'm currently making as we speak is right here. But if I were to move that over, it would be perfect. Other than that, that covers it all. So what I'm going to be doing now, next, is just going over a whole time lapse. About 2 or 3 hours ago, I released Sky, and so this is what you'll be seeing is a time-lapse video of an hour and a half of work that I went through releasing the track. So that's about it. That's really all. I just wanted to talk about it first because going through the time lapse and having I was originally thinking of just talking as I released, but talking for an hour and a half would be crazy. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just say a little bit of an intro and then run the time lapse. So that's how I formatted this video. I know today was a bit informal, but I personally feel that I like this natural type of vibe that of making videos. I don't like having a you know, scripted video going, so I just want to keep it natural. So, anyways, I talked enough. So, uh, I hope you enjoy the video and enjoy the time lapse that comes up. So, thank you for watching and hope you enjoy the time lapse.
We living life, we in the basement. It's a new day, not plan to waste it. Melt through the floor and drift through your mattress. I made you up, I think it's magic. I think it's magic. Yeah, we open wide, these eyes are bugging. You like to pop, that's cherry picking. It doesn't hurt, I'm too psychopathic. I'm not caught up, I'm not an addict. I'm not an addict. You were in my bed, I was in the sky. You were in my bed, I was in the sky. That's why I like you, I don't need to say. You can feel the space while I float away, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I think it's good, just half a pilly. I'm coming up, I feel so pretty, like Peachy Keen. But I ain't racing, I feel too good, I'm rainbow gazing. Everyone should feel this good. Yeah. Everyone should feel this good. And now we on the real. You were in my bed, I was in the sky. You were in my bed, I was in the sky. That's why I like you, I don't need to say. You can feel the space while I float away, yeah, yeah, yeah.